Built in 1909, the Stovall House is one of Tampa's most iconic landmarks. As one of the last remaining grand estates, it has so many stories to tell. Now it's time to write a new chapter, one that preserves and celebrates its rich history, but also opens it up to the Tampa community as a modern-day social club.
There's something really special about reimagined historic spaces taking on a new use, and that's something that Blake and I and our family is very interested in.
We're seeing almost a renaissance in historic preservation and a rediscovery of our historic structures.
The property is stunning. It has so much history. It really just seemed like a perfect fit. And the more we started talking about it, the more excited we got about the idea.
With the Oxford Exchange, we used inspiration from different clubs, retail spaces, restaurants. We're taking a very similar approach to the Stovall House. There's no greater satisfaction and reward than hearing people talk about the Oxford Exchange and saying, "Have you seen what they've done in Tampa?" A reimagined Stovall House will be the first of its kind. We're bringing this vision to life in collaboration with our expert team, the neighborhood, and others from the community. It will preserve and complement the historic home, enhance the already rich landscape, and ensure compatibility with the surrounding neighborhood.
Really, this is a project that not only is good for Tampa, but protects the neighborhood. And I think protection of the neighborhood is very important.
Blake and his team, from day one, they've been extremely accessible. They've offered to participate in a number of the community meetings. There was initial concern of what was going to become of this property. And then all the actions they've taken ever since then just validates the integrity I think they had for the project.
You know, we really love working on a team, and we feel that this team is really second to none.
Our architects, Brad and Margaret Cook, moved back to Tampa because of all the exciting things happening here. And our landscape architect, Keith Williams, is another example of world-class talent coming to work in Tampa because of the quality projects like the Stovall.
The Stovall is the anchor of the property. It's the main entry point from the valet. From there, you move around the courtyard to the pavilion building. There's a multi-purpose room and a private dining space. Each of those seamlessly flows to these outdoor rooms in the West Gardens. Further around the courtyard is the conservatory, which is the main dining space. And that we like to see as a house in the garden.
Whether it's somebody that really just wants a breakfast and a newspaper, or a group of ladies wanting to lunch, or a glass of wine before dinner, our goal is to provide beautiful moments and opportunity all throughout the day.
These social spaces are celebrated and sacred in their communities. The Stovall House will once again be that place for Tampa. It was 100 years ago, and it will be again today.
When you really step back and take a look at everything that this is going to bring to Tampa, and the preservation of a historic structure, the protection of the neighborhood, and a local person who lives here, who cares about Tampa and cares about the neighborhood, well, then I think it's something worthy of support.
Tampa's home. If you can't invest in your community, where are you going to invest?